Mashatile's maiden oral session was delayed by almost an hour due to a light spark at the Good Hope Chamber. Parliament says the spark did not cause fire and posed no danger to occupants.
The capacitor in a light overheated, affecting the light cover, which consequently caused the smoke in office number 31. As a result, the smoke detector was triggered, further triggering the fire alarm system. I'm informed that there was no further damage as a result of this.
That aside, MPs started firing questions at Mashatile on the way Parliament is handling the Phala Phala matter.
In the long term, what do you think will be the impact of the ruling party using its majority to circumvent parliamentary accountability? Do you support the fact that a mere majority can undermine findings of a credible independent panel led by a former Chief Justice?
Every attempt to have Parliament conduct its constitutional obligation has been blocked by your party, rendering Parliament toothless because of the ANC's majority and commitment to shielding the President.
Mashatile says there are a number of investigations underway on this matter and that the various institutions probing it must be allowed to do their job.
So there is no shielding. I think sometimes there's a zeal to find the president guilty without going through due processes. It's not correct. We are a democracy. We have institutions that we have set up independent. Nobody's interfering with them. Let's not be impatient.
The Deputy President also made an undertaking to rein in errant ministers who fail to appear or answer parliamentary questions.
There will be consequences if members of the executive don't respond to questions. Obviously, the Speaker has powers to reprimand members who don't comply. And I think the Speaker did it recently. I know that other members felt that was harsh, but it had to be done.
He also took a swipe at the DA for criticizing the ANC, while they also used their majority to push through certain decisions where they govern. Mashatile was also questioned about the impact of load shedding on hospitals, as only a handful are exempted. He says government is concerned but cannot make a commitment about compensation.
Is the government considering to compensate families who are affected by death as a result of load shedding?
So I'm just saying we just need to be careful not to open a can of worms. There are many people affected, and in fact, government may not afford to be able to compensate everybody who's affected one way or the other by load shedding.
Mashatile says debt relief strategy is needed to deal with the debt owed by municipalities to Eskom. Lula Mamatya, SABC News, Parliament.